Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Ness We Trust, or Edgar, or whatever it is you know me by. So, this game, Naruto. You guys might have saw the video that I posted up a while back. It was just me and Pulse messing around a little bit on multiplayer. That was when I had just started playing the game. I think literally that was like my second day or something, and it was just a ton of fun, so I decided to throw that little video up, with the music in the background. I've been playing it a lot since then. I mean, just due to the fact that there's really nothing else to play right now besides Mass Effect and Gears. I started doing that that live Black Ops series. If you guys haven't already checked that out, just go ahead and look at it. So I've been having a little bit of fun on there, but other than that, it's kind of just been Naruto. I kind of had this little idea for, I guess, a series or like a road to type of thing. I wanted to kind of do like a road to becoming a decent player. And I say a decent player just because I was bad when I first started playing this game. Just like most people are when they first start playing something, and just fighting games in general have never really been like my cup of tea. Mortal Kombat I was pretty good at, not gonna lie. I started getting pretty good at the end of it, and then I ended up taking it into to my work. For those of you who don't know, I work at GameStop. Taking it in and just trading it in for I forget what reason, to be honest with you, but that was a very, very great game. And so yeah, I got to give a shout out to my boy Pulse, to Chris. He got me into the game. I was just kind of tired of the same old thing, and he recommended that I start playing Naruto, and he brought it over to my house one day. We started messing around, and it was fun, super fun. So I ended up picking it up. So I just a couple days after getting the game, I kind of got curious as to multiplayer wise how the game was and stuff, so I kind of started playing some ranked matches, and that brings me to the video here. So I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to kind of do this like a road to becoming decent, or a road to becoming whatever, just an average player, because I don't know. I mean, I know I'm not the best. I have improved a lot though since I first started playing the game, and I'll just go ahead and start playing a couple of my older matches. These bottom ones here are just some of my older stuff. So I'll go ahead and put that in the background so you guys can watch it, while I talk about the game. Characters. I mean, I guess we'll just get right into it. Just character usage. I mean, every game has its flaw, every game has something that's wrong with it, and it's not really necessarily something that I guess they put in the game. It's just the way that people exploit things, where it's just like, I don't know. I mean, and in this game, that particular thing is support characters. I mean, you see the same old support characters over and over and over again, no matter who you fight. 99.5% of the time, you're going to see a fucking Hidan, you're going to see a Tsuchikage, you're going to see a Pain, you're going to see, as of lately, I've been seeing Kimimaro, which, I'm not going to really say Kimimaro is like completely fucking cheap, but he basically does exactly the same thing that Hidan does, with his little combo or whatever, and makes you sub twice to get out of it, or what have you, which don't do, by the way. Let me just throw this in there right now. Don't sub when if you get hit by a Pain or a Kimimaro combo. Like, just don't do it. I mean, you're gonna waste like 2 subs, maybe even 3, and it's just gonna be bad. So just don't do it. Just trust me, don't do it. Just kind of wait it out, take the hits if you do get caught in it, and if you want to sub at the end, if they're gonna combo off of it and chakra dash you, and they're gonna do it, you can sub off that, or just take the whole combo in general. Like, that's what you gotta do. Anyways, yeah, Hidan, Tsuchikage, Pain, Kimimaro, like, people are like matching up support characters like that with people like PTS Lee, like, Kid Lee. They're using fucking Kid Neji, Sasuke Susanoo. Like, are you serious, dude? Like, these really, really good characters, like characters that if you have some sort of decent skill, then you would then you wouldn't need them. Like, you just wouldn't. But all people care about, just like 99% of other games, is winning. That's all people care about, and it's just like, where is the fun in that? Like, me personally, I don't. Sorry about my phone going off, guys, by the way. Me personally, it's like, there's no fun in that. Like, if you're not, I just don't know. Like, I don't see any fun in it. I just don't see how people can enjoy it. I just don't understand. And then, the sad part is, the majority of the time is, I've played one fucking Deidara, for example. Deidara as a main character, don't even get me started. Deidara's 1010s, PTS 1010. Like, characters like that just fucking spam. I've played, like I said, I played one Deidara, never played a Deidara again. The only way to honestly counter people who do that is just don't play them. You start up a ranked match, you host it or you join one, whatever. You have the ability to look at people's player cards or battle record or whatever it's called, and you can see clearly what 3 characters are used the most. And if you see a fucking Masked Man, a Deidara, a fucking, PTS 1010, it's probably just going to be a spammer. Just don't do it. It's just going to piss you off, and it's going to make you not like the game. So just don't do it. I don't fight people like that anymore. To be honest with you, I have no problem fighting people with a high amount of battle points. As a matter of fact, I enjoy fighting people like that. But the fact of the matter is I'm not going to fucking fight you if you have, 666,000 fucking battle points, and your most used character is Masked Man, second is 1010, and third is, fucking Deidara. It's like, dude, I'm not going to fight you. How would you expect me to fight you, like, with a team like that? And, like, the sad part is you send people messages, and, you tell them, hey, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, do you find pleasure out of spamming? Like, it's just like, people don't realize what they're doing. They're just like, it's in the game for a reason. Or, well, I won and you lost, so blah, 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 you're just mad. It's like, dude, like, are you serious? Like, are you really being serious right now? But, I don't know. That's, I guess it's an opinion, but, it's, a lot of people see it the same way that I see it, to be honest with you. So, so I just don't know. Other characters like Sasuke, Susanoo, like I said, just, spamming Inferno style. Like, I don't know what it is. I know I actually have a fight with the Sasuke Susanoo in here where I'm not using a cheap character, and it's just like, I don't know what it is, but you can clearly see in the video. I don't know what it is with Sasuke Susanoo. They just feel the need to just stand straight still. Like, they won't move. All they do is literally jutsu, their Inferno style. They just keep doing that over and over. They block, grab, and call on their support characters. Like, that's all they do. They don't jump. They don't move around the map. They just stand perfectly straight still. And so I just don't know what the deal is with that. I've used him before. I know he's not a slow character by any means. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people. But Naruto's. It's like, Naruto's are fucking beast at comboing. Like, why are you gonna sit there? And at this point, I believe this guy just gave up, by the way. You've seen a lot of these guys, like, they don't have a lot of battle points, they don't have a lot of experience. Honestly, it's just because everybody that day was probably just, who was trying to fight me that was a higher rank or at my rank, was, using a fucking, some gay-ass character that I just refused to fight. So, by the way, though, now that I do have a lot more battle points than I did at this point in the matches that you're watching now, I actually don't get too many. Like, I really don't get any, like, people who are just starting off. Back then I did, just because I was around that same level. So, the game matched me up with them. So that's all I had at the beginning, but, slowly but surely I just kind of started working my way into more, like, intermediate people. So I guess that's it. As far as that goes, as far as my rant goes with the characters, like, just come on, like, just be diverse. Like, look at this guy's battle points real quick. He has 551,000 battle points, and I have 675. Like, I remember this guy's record was super positive, so he was probably just cocky as hell going into this. I mean, he's using Kimimaro and one support character, and I'm using who I haven't ran with this team in a while, but this is a beast team. I mean, Kid Kakashi along with Tsunade, great attack character. She just kind of jumps out, and I mean, as you can see right there, she just knocks them in the air, and you can easily combo off of that. Or you can start a combo, get them into it as soon as they sub, or just block it and your combo ends. I mean, you can, and they try to start their own, you can call in Tsunade, she'll knock them in the air, and boom, you got another combo going. And then Pain, Pain's just like I said, I don't want to say that Pain is not overpowered, but I don't want to say he is either. It's like, I can't really justify either. I mean, it's like when you're fighting against people using characters like fucking Hidan or what have you, like gay ass characters like that. It's like you're almost forced to use a character like Pain, at least for us, beginning intermediate players. Like, it's like you're almost forced to use him. So it's like, I'm not going to take too much off that, but, Pain is one of those characters that just everybody uses. And I personally like using teams that look like they go together, that just have like a look to them or whatever, I don't know, I'm just picky like that. And so he kind of messes up this team for me, but, whatever, he's the ultimate defense. I mean, he just plain and simple, he's the ultimate defense. He's quick as hell, he can stop combos midair, he's just a beast. So, I guess not really a reason why, I wouldn't use him. But at the same time, he's not part of all of my teams, my teams that I have. I believe the characters that I have focused on, since, I mean, I don't really want to jump around and kind of try to get decent with everybody. I want to have a handful of characters, get good with them, kind of master them, and then kind of move on, So, but I do get bored of my characters pretty quick, so that's why I kind of have like 5 or so, that I mess around with. My characters as of right now, I started off with young Kakashi. This was the first character that I actually got decent with. It's him, and then Obito. Obito's another character that I started using a lot. I still use him every once in a while. He's very good. I like him a lot. Then Asuma, and Asuma's a beast, by the way. I'm going to show a couple matches of me using him. So I use him a lot. I like him a lot. And recently, my newest one is Gaara. I really like Gaara. Gaara, he may not have the speed of as everybody else, but I don't know. I just feel like he's a beast, and I really want to try and get good with him. Anyways, so that is that. Let's see here. Oh, here's a match. Okay, so Pulse, he uses Pain as his main character. And here is a really good match between him and I. I'm using Asuma, Kiba, and Hinata. Love this team. This team just, this is probably one of my best, if not my best team that I have. Of course, this was a while back. I have a lot more battle points than I did during this match, but I love this team. It's a great team. Kiba is just super quick, hops into the screen and, flies with his Fang over Fang. By the way, to you Kibas out there who use him as main characters, like, dude, stop spamming fucking Fang over Fang. Like, seriously, I fought, like, 2 legit Kibas. The rest of them, it's, like, all been fucking, he's almost on my shit list just because people run around the map, like, and just spam his Fang over Fang and, call in subs, and, it's just bad. Anyways, so back to Pain or Pulse, his setup here. He's using the Akatsuki setup. No, he's using he's using Toby, so it's not quite Akatsuki, but he's using that other dude that's part of the Akatsuki. So this was a really good match, if I recall correctly, between him and I. This is a ranked match. He just saw me hosting a little lobby, so he just joined it, and so yeah, I remember the match ended up turning out really well. Hinata, she's a great character. She's kind of just one of those get off me characters. Like I like to call them the get off me characters. Those are the Hinata, Neji, and Pain. Pain obviously being the best, just because he hops out. Well, there's one more that I want to include. I don't know his name though. He's a support only character. He has blonde hair, and he's like at the very bottom left hand corner. But I discovered him through through private match, just fighting computers, and just I found out about him, and I was like, nobody uses him. Literally, I have never seen anybody online use him, and he takes a little while to kind of get like his little guard up, but he's a beast too. I'll probably actually show a match with him just because I want to show him. You see, catch Chris with him with no subs and with the ultimate there, and that's just game right there. But that was a really, really good game between him and I. We're really competitive, honestly. No matter in particular fighting games, he's usually the best at all fighting games that we get. He was the best at Mortal Kombat, and he was a lot better than me at that point at this game. I'd say as of right now, I'd say we're pretty even. We go back and forth like fighting wise and stuff. So, but he is really good, and he's taught me a lot of things. I want to use show a match where I'm using. Here's one. Did I already show this match? I don't remember now. God damn it. Well, it's this guy right here. The one on if you see on the top, my team is Kid Kakashi, Tsunade, and that guy. Like he kind of comes out and he does like this light orb thing, and you can kind of like it kind of expands. It starts off really low, but then it kind of gets bigger, and then if they touch it, it kind of just like starts hitting them away, and it basically does what Hinata and Neji's thing does. But anyways, I like him a lot. Here we go. Here's a match right here. This guy's using Rock Lee, okay? He's using Kid Lee with Hidan and Kimimaru as his supports. Like, come on, dude. Like, are you serious? How do they even remotely look good together? How do they even remotely go good together? They just don't. I mean, Kid Lee is a fucking beast. He's a monster. I just don't understand why you're using such a good character and you're gonna go and use, gay ass subs like that. Like, I don't understand it. But anyways, I ended up pulling out the win on this one here, so I kind of just wanted to show it. Just like, come on, guys. Like, you be diverse, start experimenting with different teams, and just kind of go from there. Like, if you want to, 100 to 10, battle record or whatever, or you have this ridiculous win to loss. If you're getting it by spamming Deidara or using Kid Lee with supports like Hidan and fucking Pain, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I can see people probably, they find their fun in winning. Just the fact they win is their fun. Like, but if you're gonna do it like that, I don't know how they enjoy it. I couldn't do it, honestly. I couldn't pick Masked Man with Pain and Hidan and just like win constantly. Even if I went on like some ridiculous win streak, I couldn't enjoy myself. Like, I just refuse to be one of those faggots. Like, I don't know. I just refuse to. Anyways, you can see I'm kind of working him here, and that's pretty much game at that point. If you want to see, I just controlled his subs, and that was pretty much game over for him. But that win felt pretty good, not gonna lie, just because of his character setup and stuff. So I was pretty happy about that. Alright, let's see what else we got going here. I'll go ahead and let me see. Here's one with a Neji. Neji is ridiculously quick, let me tell you. I mean, super fast character, regardless of whether you're using the young one or the older one. Just super quick. Kind of give this guy a little bit more respect. I mean, you see his team here. He's using Kakashi and Naruto. I mean, it was a breath of fresh air, from not fighting fucking Hidan or any of those other characters that we've just been saying their name over and over and over again. So it does feel pretty good to fight somebody who's not like that. So I'm expecting that since this guy is a you see his jutsu there. That's one of those get off me jutsus. Just just surrounds you and just knocks you on the other side of the map. I'm expecting that he's just gonna rush the crap out of me because that is what Negis do. They just try to combo you up, rush you, chakra dash you, and make you run out of substitutions, and then boom, just start comboing you up. So it's a good thing I had Hinata waiting. Every time he tried to chakra dash towards me, I had him there, right there. You just see me subbing and using my burning ash jutsu, knocking him away from me. I got Kiba waiting in the wakes in case he's guarding. Try and break down that guard a little bit. Hopefully, try and break it at some point. But I think this win actually right here was. I mean, look at how fast he is. I mean, you can see there, like clearly just right there. I'm beating him in subs. Boom, and got him. He has no more subs left, and right there his support character has actually got me. So. And then he tries to hit me with the ultimate as soon as I come down from that. But I got him in subs as of right now, so kind of charging up my chakra and then just kind of keeping the pressure off on him. What a lot of people will do when they're out of subs and their health is low, they try to go into their ultimate or their awakening form or whatever. Awakening, that's just a whole nother thing in itself. There's some that I don't really mind, but I mean, there's other ones like, I mean, I've lost a couple matches already where it's just like, basically, for an example, like to give you an example, like Naruto Awakening turning into a fox, like one of the versions, I don't know if it's the Sage one or which one it is exactly, but one of them he turns into this fox and can just like basically spam this like blast, I don't know, from his mouth. He can stay across the map and just like spam this fucking like blast, and it just fucking annoyed the shit out of me, and it was just bad. So Awakenings themselves, I don't really know how I feel about them, to be honest with you. Some of them are okay, some of them just aren't, but whatever, what can you do about it? It's in the game, it's in the game. Here we got a fight with, I forget this guy's name, but he's a beast. This is one of the other guys I was messing around. I forgot to mention him. This guy was my fifth character that I started messing around with, and I use him every once in a while. It's the guy that he's using, by the way, not Awesome One. Obviously, I already mentioned him, but it's the guy that my opponent's using in this game. The guy with the orange hair. He's a beast. I really like him. But again, I mean, Hidan, Kimimaru supports. Like, come on, dude. Like, seriously, like, this guy is a good character. You can use him by himself, or, with characters that aren't, fucking Hidan. It's like, you don't need them. I just don't understand. Anyways, so, getting this match in with him, pretty sure I win it too. I think the only other matches that I have in my, like, my library here are matches that aren't of me winning are, oh, thought he was going to catch me with that. Are matches where like I lost by some bullshit, like Awakening or something, or lost with like 1% health left, or people just spamming Shuriken because they were scared they're gonna lose, oh, that's his grab, by the way. This guy's grab is just, whew. I mean, you can see there. Look at that. I mean, that's just, I was expecting he's gonna grab me again, and there it is right there. So I don't know. That guy's grab is pretty ridiculous. Not gonna lie, but what I was looking into, there it is again. But yeah, so this series, I guess I'll just go ahead and talk about that a little bit more. I'm sure by the end of this video I'll actually decide on a name for it, but basically it's just like a road to becoming an average player. I mean, I guess I'm considered an average player already, but okay, I guess it's a road to becoming a better than average player. I mean, I know, I mean, 99% sure I'll probably never be great at this game. I'll never be amazing, or one of these amazing people with 10.0 win losses with like 1,000 matches played. I'll probably never be one of those, and it's completely fine. But the game is super fun, and I do want to get better at it. So that's my goal. So hopefully I can go ahead and do a couple more of these, and hopefully you guys enjoy them or whatever. So yeah. So hopefully you guys are kind of seeing, like, I mean, at least from when I first started, like, the Kakashi gameplay and stuff, to moving on to, like, Asuma here. I don't use cheap characters. I just don't. I mean, I don't use... If I'm going to use a character like, you know, an Akatsuki character, for example, I'm not going to use a fucking... I refuse to use, like, Hinata or Neji just because I want, like, a get-off-me character in the team. Like, if they don't look good together, I won't use them. Like, that's just, you know, that's just plain and simple, to be honest with you. I don't know what other matches to show. Maybe this one, I guess. Let's see. See right here, like this person here, Kaoken 20X. Look at the team goes together. I mean, they're all from, you know, the Hidden Mist or whatever clan it is. They all used water style. I mean, it's like they go good together. They go great together. They look good together. Their jutsus go great together. So definitely respect to this guy. I decided to show this match just because the play style of this guy, it kind of took me... one thing I do want to, like, say in the series, I want to point out my weaknesses. I want to point out where I mess up. I want to point out, you know, what I need to work on and kind of show examples of it. It's like this type of player before is the type of person that would rape me, literally, online. Like, I would not be able to do anything against them. I mean, you can see how she's just moving away, or he's moving away. I think Chris told me that this is actually a guy. So if that's true, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, he's wearing a purple shirt. But anyways, that's besides the fact. This type of person was the person that would just beat the heck out of me online because I didn't know how to counter it. You can see him beating me right now, but I mean, you can see I'm chakra dashing towards him at the right time, just waiting for him to use his jutsu. This is the type of person that kind of just runs the whole match, you know, does like circles, does jutsu. When you get in close like that, they grab you, and they use their support characters, you know, when you rush them. But the key is, you know, make them low on chakra, make them run out of subs, and, you know, this is what's going to happen. It's all going to come back to them. I mean, you can still see health-wise, he's beating me. You know, this guy's beating me, he's getting me. But look at my substitution bar and look at his substitution bar. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then this is where it just pays off for me, is when, you know, you get them in combos like that, and, you know, it's just game over. I mean, just like that, you see all the damage that he's done to me, you know, the first 30 or so seconds of the match. It's like, I already caught up. You know, I'm beating him now. And he still has no substitutions. Right there, he got me with the Zabuza support character, but, you know, it's all good, because what am I going to do? I'm going to chakra dash straight towards him. I'm going to start comboing up again, and I'm going to get the W. So yeah, that's one thing that I definitely have improved. Like, you know, from the beginning, you don't really know how to counter that. You just aim, when you first start playing, you just start chakra dashing, trying to combo up, and it's like, you know, you just got to be smart about it. You got to know when to chakra dash, you got to know when to just block, you got to know when to take a couple hits and not use that last substitution that you have. You know, it's just all a process, you know. Okay, so here are some Gaara matches. I told you guys I started using Gaara a little bit. These are actually from today. So this guy, you know, pretty respectable record. I remember it being positive. He has 66,000 battle points. I have 20,000. So he's got quite a bit more experience under his belt, but he's using the first Hokage with 1010 and Hinata, not old Hinata, that does like the get off me type of jutsu. She actually just comes in the screen and does like a little like karate chop type of thing and pushes people away. So respect to him for using that type of team. He's comboing and stuff, so, you know, respect to this guy for doing that. But anyways, I believe this was my first time using, I mean, I've used Gaara in player match, but I've never used him on ranked, so I think this was my first match that I used with him, so I kind of had a feel for him already. But I mean, you can see here I'm controlling this guy's subs. My team with Gaara is Pain and this guy, I don't know his name. He's a support only character. He's the heavier set guy, and he just jumps in. You'll see it a couple times. I believe I already used him, but he like jumps in the screen and like does like a rock smash and launches him into the air. So, oh, right here, this guy goes into his awakening, okay? So I'm beating him, right? I mean, you know, you can see me kind of working him over right now. I have full bar of subs. He doesn't have any. I mean, you can see, I basically I got this win. I mean, you can see here. But then I start making the mistake of chakra dashing, trying to hurry up and finish the match, trying to get it over with, you know, get this win real quick, get this experience. And I run into his jutsu. And for those of you who don't know, when you're awakened, it's like your jutsus do a ton more damage. So it's like he just caught up just like that. You know, he's back in the game, and here we go. You know, I mean, then he catches me with that right there, and now my health bar's a little lower than his is. You know, it's like, oh my god, I didn't want to give up this match, so I go ahead and use my jutsu. Stun him, and I believe, yeah, there it is right there. I didn't want to get into a fist battle with him. Used my jutsu twice, and you know, got him. So yeah, that was a pretty good match. But I mean, look at my team. I mean, you see, they look good together. I mean, side by side, they look really good together. I mean, you see the red and stuff next to them, like on their outfits, and then on their hair, whatever, like, you know, and then on Pain Sakatsuki outfit, you know, they look good together. I mean, that's what I'm saying, like, you know, I'm just picky like that. Even if it's not a team that the game actually has set, like it's one of those set teams, like Team 7 or Team Guy or Leaf Jonin or whatever, you know, all those different ones. Even if it's not like that, if they look good together, you know, I'll still use them. Here is a match against the Sasuke that I was talking about earlier today. He has 152,000 battle points. I have 22,000 battle points, so a lot more experience than me. His most used character was this Sasuke, and his record was positive, and I still end up coming out of this with the victory. He's using Sasuke, Neji, and Kiba. It's a very good team, very solid team, very good support characters. So yeah, anyways, just by experience, just by playing other Sasukes, I know that they just block, use their Inferno style, and grab. It's what they do. So, I mean, I'm coming into this, like, I mean, you can see him right here. He's not moving. He's not chakra dashing with the exception of, you know, substituting. He's not moving. He's using Inferno style there. He tried to do it again. And using Neji to get me off of him, you know, if I ever rush him. But I make him use his substitutions quick, and, you know, it's just game on. Right there, I use a sub, and then there you go, get him in a little air combo real quick. Right there, he's blocking again. I'm going to just go ahead and grab him. You're going to see me grab him quite a few times this match. But hey, there's nothing cheap about it. I mean, you know, if you're going to stand there and block. And right there, I was expecting Neji, by the way. I had just broken his guard, so he was probably going to expect me to chakra dash towards him, so I didn't. And sure enough, I was right, and I made him waste his Neji. So I didn't have to worry about that. Made him use his substitutions again. There's another grab. You know, gonna take his ass underground, shoot him back up. If you're honestly just gonna sit there like that, like, you know, you better expect me to grab you. Like, that's just, you know, enough said. When I first started playing the game, I never grabbed ever, but, you know, that was one thing actually that Chris taught me as well. You know, you gotta grab. You gotta know when to grab. You know, it's very helpful. You know, against people like this especially. At this point, I pretty much know I got the win. I think it takes a second for me to actually finish him, though. Yeah, he gets me in that real quick. And then that's just game right there. Boom. Got it. So yeah, it's pretty happy that I pulled that win off, especially against the Sasuke, who just does the same old typical thing. It's pretty happy about that. Love's barely alive. Love's barely alive. Sorry, I was listening to Weezer before I started this commentary. Weezer is still a great band. I really don't care what anybody says. They are a great band. I don't remember if this match was good or not, to be honest with you. So I'm not gonna. I mean, I know I won, but I'm thinking the video's already like at 30 something minutes, so I don't want to bore the heck out of you guys. Oh, I know what I gotta do. So my boy Arctic, or Ryan, he's also part of TGB. I'm sure you guys saw like a video or something featuring him at one point or another, or something like that. He just got the game as well, so he's pretty new, just like I am. But he's a lot newer than he's newer than I am, though. I started maybe 3 weeks ago. He started like 3 days ago, so he's new. But got to give a shout out to him. I mean, he got in this match earlier, and he was, like, all super happy about it. I mean, you see this guy here using Lee, 114,000 battle points. He's got 1,700. Ryan's got 1,700 battle points, not using any cheap characters, as you can clearly see. The other guys using Lee, Guy, and Donzo, very good characters. I'm happy to see that he's not using Kid Lee, but nonetheless, regular Lee is still pretty good, with the exception of his combos are pretty long. They're longer than Kid Lee's, so it's kind of hard to do multiple combos with him. But anyways, you see Ryan here using the third Hokage, or whatever Hokage is, I don't know, I forget. But I mean, not a cheap character by any means, not the fastest, not the strongest. He's using Haku and Ino as his support characters, just not cheap characters, none whatsoever. And and he ends up pulling out this victory, so I wanted to go ahead and show this real quick. Just showing, just give some props to him, because he did pull this one out, and I believe he actually does get caught with a team ultimate, and he still pulls out the victory in this one. So you can see here he's not like he's not the best, just like just like me or Pulse, or Chris, we're not the best, but he's maybe not as solid as we are, but he does have like a lot of the basics down, the chakra dashing, the substitutions, stuff like that. It's just all stuff that you just learn by playing. And he's been playing a lot more, and I know today he got a lot of wins on ranked. He won the majority of his matches, so that's pretty good, so I'm pretty happy for him. Guy as a support character, by the way, is really good. He just randomly comes out of the screen and just kicks. So right here you see Arctic like whooping his ass, dude. Like, I think this is where the ultimate comes out, though. Somewhere here. I think it's right there. Yep. Boom. So yeah, he ends up coming back a little bit with that team ultimate, but it's all good. My boy Ryan keeps his composure, and he still ends up pulling out. I don't know about those team ultimates, by the way. They do so much damage. I mean, just like that. Like, Ryan was still on his green bar at the end of his green bar, while this guy's sitting at like 10% health, 15% health, and he catches up with that team ultimate. So, I mean, granted, they're pretty hard to land. If you're playing, especially if you're playing a decent player. But that's still a ton of damage. I don't know. Anyways, you see them kind of going at it right here. Rushing him. Ryan's trying to get one of those. Oh, he does. He lands that Dragon Fire Jutsu. And I think it's game somewhere right here. Boom. There it is. So he ended up getting him with his Jutsu there, and that's game. So I think he said he got like 1,800 battle points for that. So that always feels good. I don't know if 1,800. Maybe somebody can let me know. I don't know if 1,800 is the max points you can get, or if there even is a max amount of points you can get. But the most I've ever gotten is 1,800. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that was the first episode for my Road to, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and stuff. So I know I enjoyed doing it. I enjoy this game in general. It's a very fun game. Real quick, I don't know if I already did this or not, actually. I don't know, but I got to give a shout out to another YouTuber. His name is Daddy D. Watching his videos, I just came across him on accident. He's a great player. Very, very, very good player. He plays on PS3. If you guys didn't already know, I play on Xbox. But gives a lot of good tips on the game. It shows a lot of good gameplays. He doesn't use cheap characters at all. He uses characters that go good together. He uses characters that look good together. So I mean, he's the shit. So you guys should go ahead and check him out. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to his channel in the description, so you guys can go ahead and look at that. He has a lot of good tips on there. Even just his gameplays are just enjoyable. So I mean, go ahead and check it out. Anyways, guys, I'm pretty tired. It's 6:22 a.m. I might go ahead and try and catch some Z's now. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and stuff, guys. And I'll talk to you later.